Namaste guys, ChristianRLong, Life Enhancement Consultant. We're giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Wednesday evening here in Denver, Colorado. We're jumping on for our daily dose of growth and finishing up our second challenge. Dun, dun, dun. So this morning, our challenge was very simple. Very simple. It was to take a picture. Samantha, Namaste. It was to take a picture of something that inspires you. Karen, Namaste. And put it on your wallpaper, and that's it. That was the daily challenge. So as you guys know, we go, did it, did not do it, and then what awareness, Marcella, Namaste, what awareness, understanding, and lesson did you learn around it? Samantha, congratulations. Get it, girl. It has been super busy because we're only about, 12 hours away? Hi, girl Karen. We're only about 12 hours away from the Wesak Festival, the most powerful time of the entire year to meditate in a group, the most powerful time. Meditating at the peak of the Wesak Festival is equivalent to meditating every single day for a month. The amount of energy that's generated. And we're going to have over 70,000 pranic healers or Hatha yogis from around the world all coming together to meditate together. So, give me some feedback, guys. If you don't give me feedback, I really don't have much to talk about. Jessica, Namaste. Didn't do it. Thank you, Andrew, for your accountability and being responsible. I like that. Good for you. Awesome. So, couple questions. What was your awareness? Joanna, Namaste. What was your awareness of doing the daily dose of growth? What was your awareness? Okay, here's my challenge. What came up for me during the challenge, right? We announced it. What came up for you doing the challenge? Atta girl Tina. And then what came up after the challenge? Yuvi did half of it. Interesting. I tried but didn't complete. Okay. I took a picture and shared it to my background and my phone wallpaper. Suresh, Namaste. So, hard for me to pick just one that inspired me. Okay. So what's the feedback? Give me the awareness, give me the understanding, and then give me your experience. Your awareness of what came up for you before, during, and after. What was your understanding of the assignment? And then what's your feedback of I learned this, and this about myself. So Karen says, I was excited to go outside and find something that inspires me. Ooh, excitement. Very good. Very good. Didn't do it yet. Just finished working. Doing it now, after this session. Doesn't count, Suresh. Doesn't count. I took some pictures, but none that inspired much. Okay, that's fair. So you did that part of the assignment, so you weren't able to find something inspiring. Okay, so do you see how you guys are all coming at it from different angles? So, number one, and Suresh, I know you're open and receptive to coaching, yes, because that's part of what we're doing on these live streams to benefit the group. No one's getting quote unquote singled out and made fun of. That's not what we're doing on these streams. It's to give you awareness. With awareness, inner transformation. No awareness, no inner transformation. So didn't do it yet. So what was the assignment? Did it? Didn't do it. By saying didn't do it yet, what is that implying? You're trying to squeak by. You're trying to fit it in. You're trying to be like, rather than owning it. Because what was the deadline? The deadline is 6 o'clock p.m. You have 10 hours to do a 15-minute assignment. You have 10 hours. And you didn't do it, right? So why didn't you do it? What were the excuses, the rationalizations, right? And then saying, well, I'll do it later. So look at that tendency within you. And then Andrew brought up a great point. I took some pictures, but none that inspired much. Okay, so is that a tendency within you that you find it difficult to be inspired? Because inspiration, crown chakra, and also higher creativity, throat chakra. So when we're going out and we're looking and we're observing, we're paying attention to details, yes, throat chakra, and we're looking for something that stimulates our higher creativity, throat chakra. So is there a tendency within you not to be so inspired? Jacob, Namaste. Is there a tendency within you not to be so inspired, right? And we're like, man, I know people that could just pick up a camera and find anything and everything at a different angle, a lighting, something to be touch, moved, and inspired by, right? So be aware of that. Took a picture of my kids because they truly inspire me. Beautiful, right? So that's something that Tina is connected to. She's connected to when she thinks of her kids, it activates her heart, which activates the crown, which allows her to be inspired to have what? Life breathed into her, right? Some people, some parents, their entire existence is their children, right? Everything they think, they speak, and they do are for their children, right? Because they're inspired to be a parent, right? So Joanna says, I did my picture and shared it to my background wallpaper, but I have several things that inspired me. Yes, I saw those pictures. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. My understanding is that you want us to look at something every day that inspires us. Yes, because that is connected to... So there's a class that Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui developed many, many years ago called Pranic Feng Shui. And in that class, you see how I'm tying the teachings together with what we're doing? You guys starting to figure that out? More opportunity to understand and practice Master Choa Kok Sui's teachings. So in that class, in Pranic Feng Shui, one of the things is you want to have beautiful images that invoke positive thoughts, words, and feelings within you, right? So if you look around your house and you see something that invokes negative memories, you get rid of it. That picture invokes negative memories. Get rid of it. That coffee table, that chair, that towel, that knick-knack, as my dad would call it, some little figurine, if that invokes negative feelings or even neutral, like, I could take it or leave it, get rid of it. Because it's subconsciously influencing you in a not so positive way throughout the day, versus having something that inspires you, a beautiful picture, a beautiful painting, right? Very, very important to have things that inspire you. So it made me present to my why. It also made me realize I hadn't taken a picture of my boys together and happy. Very good awareness. Very good awareness. Interesting. Heart aspect. Jose, Atma Namaste. You get a high five. Andrew says, I took a good picture yesterday, but I know that doesn't count. Good. Following simple instructions. Excellent. I like that. Very, very good. Samantha says, I smile every time I see their picture on my desktop, and I put it on my phone too. I didn't realize how inspiring it could be just to look at their pictures throughout the day. So what does that do? You see a picture of your boys, feel love, makes you feel sweetness, makes you have stillness, makes you experience greater oneness, right? Which gives them what? Good energy. Because if mom's happy, they're connected to mom, good energy flows from mom to them, and then good energy flows back from the kids to mom. So it's a building, it builds beautiful energies between the family, right? So do you see how a simple challenge can have so many factors? So Andrew says, I only took 3 pictures. It was getting late. I had procrastinated. Perfect. Awareness. Where else do I procrastinate in my life? I had this little itty bitty baby 15-minute challenge and I procrastinated on it. Where else am I procrastinating? Am I doing it in my spiritual practice? Am I doing it in finding new job opportunities? Am I doing it in relationships? Am I doing it in my exercise routine? Am I doing it with my nutrition? Where else am I procrastinating? What did we talk about yesterday? How you do anything is how you do everything. Let me know, guys, if I'm speaking too quickly, because these streams are meant to be short, but super energy packed. So I'm talking really, really fast. You can always watch the replay, but I want to get in as much insights into one stream as possible. So Joanna says, mine was of a budding apple tree because of new life, growth, and new beginnings, which makes sense because Wesak means new beginnings. Beautiful, right? Yuvi says, my understanding is to plan more accurately, setting a time and just do it. Setting a time and just doing it. No deadline, nothing happens. How do you guys know to come on at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time for the Daily Dose of Growth? Because it's scheduled. How do you know to meet up at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow for the Daily Twin Hearts Meditation? Because it's scheduled. If nothing is scheduled, nothing materializes. Makes sense, right? Your entire life is based around the schedule, whether you're aware of it or not. No schedule, nothing materializes. Weak schedule, weak things materialize. Make sense? There was much to choose from. Good, good, good. Karen says, I felt like I was creating excitement and curiosity versus waiting for, ooh, that's key. Good, good, good awareness. Again, Karen says, it felt like I was creating excitement and curiosity versus waiting for inspiration to come to me. How many people who are in the creative arts, musicians, writers, dancers, are waiting to be inspired to write, to dance, to paint, to write a song, right? Versus how can I make this moment a moment of curiosity? How can I be drawn into this? How can I create the energy within myself? Because everything is within, not outside. So we're looking to be inspired. Good. Actually, Karen got a big insight with this. We're always looking to be inspired versus going within to be inspired. Make sense? Beautiful. Super good lesson. And didn't even need to go far or something special. I was 5 minutes from home. There you go. So that was a 10-minute challenge. 5 minutes to drive there, take the baby picture, and then 5 minutes to come back. I took a picture of a framed art on my wall that I've always loved and got inspiration from. It's about acceptance. Very good. How many of us need to practice more acceptance in our life? Do you understand with one 15-minute challenge how many lessons and experiences and awareness and understanding can come from that? That's why we don't need to do 5-hour-long challenges and streams. One thing and do it. Tina says, my inspiration of my kids comes from they're so dedicated and committed to being better people and better at what they love to do every day because they follow mom's example. They inspire me to want to become better all around. They follow you because you're an example of that. Living in your household, they look at you and they go, I want to be like mom because mom is a practitioner, right, of being a good person. So they're following. People will follow your example, never what you say. Hello? People will follow your example, not what you say. Osman, namaste. Judy, namaste. Jessica says, it's always energy impact. Laugh my ass off. I've been a new woman lately, but you've been more than 3 women? Lately rearranging and decluttering my house, loving this new energy in my and even in my house now. Yes, out with the old, in with the new. Pranic Feng Shui. Abir, namaste. How far am I down? Done. Good job, Suresh. Jacob goes, I didn't see the challenge yesterday, but I have a picture of myself, my wife, and my daughter on my watch that inspires me all the time. It reminds me of tranquility and happiness every time I look at it. I have a phenomenal work schedule and I can't follow it to a T. However, my personal schedule seems to result in delays or procrastinations frequently. Interesting. Procrastinations frequently. So procrastination basically shows up as we avoid experiencing a perceived negative feeling. So if we do something, we interpret we're going to feel an uncomfortable feeling. If I make that phone call, if I have that tough conversation, it's going to make me anxious. If I confront that person, it's going to make me angry. If I really tell this person what I think of them, it's going to make me sad and make them sad, right? So we have a preconceived idea of how that experience is going to make us feel. So we do what? We procrastinate, we put it off, we sweep it under the rug, and we don't do it. Here's the thing. If it's important, we do it. If it's the right thing to do, we do it. Right? So it's kind of like, why would you procrastinate on exercising? Exercising is the right thing to do. Why would you procrastinate on meditation? Meditation is the right thing to do. So we have a preconceived idea what that thing means to us. So we have to become clearer on it and go, well, am I putting it off because it really doesn't matter and it's unimportant and I'm not going to invest any more energy in it anyways? Or am I just going to do it? So the Ajna chakra just does it. Sarah, namaste. Good to have you on. Hopefully you can make meditation tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. I'm glad we're now friends on Facebook. Tina says, I feel like it's them, that they're a good example. Oh, but the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Hello. So, good. I'm super, super proud of everyone in the group for the awareness that you received. I'm super, super glad. So again, our format is in the morning at 8 o'clock, we have our challenge. That'll take you 15 minutes to do. You have 10 hours to do it. It has to be done by 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. And then we review. What awareness did you get? What challenges, what things came up before, during, and after? What understanding did you get about yourself? And then what are you going to do moving forward? So it sounds like a big lesson that several of you got of I need to do the right thing regardless of whether I feel like it or not. Procrastination. Hold on. Samantha says, I enjoy these lessons. I feel accomplished. I get this one simple thing done, and it seems to me the next task is easier for me. Yes, because it's building momentum. Excellent, Samantha. You do one thing, then you have the momentum and courage and confidence and clarity and good self-esteem and good self-image to do the next thing, which builds more momentum and more momentum and more momentum. So the basic chakra is spinning, spinning, spinning. Practical spirituality. We're not talking about yugas. We're not talking about 25,000 cosmic cycles. We're not talking about 100 incarnations from now. We're not talking about 100 incarnations in the past. We're talking about here's the principle. How do we apply it right now, and how do we transform our lives? So Suresh says, I took a picture of something that I materialized within 2 months using Increased Shakti, and I was amazed that it came true. Very good. Never thought it would have been possible before. That this inspires me because it proves that the teachings works and motivates me and more to do more pranic healing. Very good. The light is growing. Makes me love pranic healing more. Perfect. So we're doing our job. We're breathing life into the disciples. Joanna says, I enjoy these tasks too. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Many blessings to all. Thanks, Joanna. Love you, girl. So that's it, guys. That is our experience and feedback for the daily dose of growth on challenge number 2. Christian, how are you going to hold up your fingers when it's more than 10? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. So, Chelsea, namaste. Good to have you on. So, keep in mind, for those of you logging in for the first time, at 2 o'clock in the morning, Mountain Time, so it could be 1 o'clock West Coast, it could be 3 o'clock Central, it could be 4 o'clock, East Coast. At 2 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time to 5 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time, we're doing the Wesak Festival meditation. Again, the most powerful time of the entire year to meditate in a group. Meditating during the Wesak, equivalent to meditating every single day for a month. Super powerful. So for those of you, please go to pranichealing.com that would like to join that. It's free. It's love offering if you want to make a donation. And we're going to have 70,000 pranic healers around the world logging on at the same time, meditating on the same time. Not just pranic healers, but people of goodwill around the world. So actually in the millions. But for pranic healing in our organization, we're going to have 70,000 people. So 5 o'clock East Coast time. No, 4 o'clock East Coast time. 4 a.m. East Coast time. Karen got it. Jessica's like, can't wait. Make sure you go on right now, because I represent Master Co. I represent the West Coast. So I'm promoting the West Coast. So for those of you who are on, I would encourage you to go to pranichealing.com. Yeah, Master Glenn does have something. Go to pranichealing.com and register. Right? And register. And right there, all the times are in black and white. You get an email confirmation. You get the login information. You get the passcode or password. And everything will be taken care of. Okay? So let's not make it confusing. pranichealing.com, homepage, right there. And have everything prepped. Because it's going to be like early in the morning and people are going to be like, where are my slippers? Where's the coffee? Christian said, wear all black clothes. No, I didn't. Defini, I'm a mistake. I said wear all white clothes. So all white clothes, that girl Samantha, White tops, white bottoms. You can get them at Target, Ross, Whole Foods. Why did I say Whole Foods? They might actually have all white clothes at Whole Foods. Who knows? It's Whole Foods. All your wishes written down. All your wishes written down. I still have more to write. All your wishes written down. And then you spend the rest of the day after the event reflecting on your life. Who am I? What am I about? What am I looking to accomplish? What am I looking to serve and help other people? Speaking of, right below this video, if you're watching this on Facebook, is the weekly newsletter. Right below this video on Facebook. Please read the weekly newsletter. Make sure you sign up for the weekly newsletter. This was a good one about willpower. For those of you who need more willpower. I like Jacob. Pranic or chronic? Pranic healing with an A. Pranic. Pranic, which means energy. In Japanese, it means ki. In Chinese, it means chi. In Polynesian, it means mana, or heaven energy, or heaven chi. In Hebrew, Karen, am I saying this right? Ruach. In Hebrew, ruach. I don't know if I said that right. Okay? Yeah, thank you, Samantha. PranicHealing.com. So sign up 2 a.m., 5 a.m. I read it. Thank you. Atta girl. 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Yeah, she got it right. Breath of life. It means breath of life. Pranic healing. So energy healing. So prana is Sanskrit, which means energy. But it means a certain kind of energy. So I look forward to seeing you guys distantly. We won't be seeing each other. You'll be doing your meditation at your house or your office or in your car, depending upon the dynamic. I'll be doing it here. I'm trying to get a teeny tiny baby group to meditate together, but logistics being what they are, that may not materialize. Whatever is what it is. What else? Anything else for Westsach? And really enjoy it. This is a beautiful, holy time for everybody, whether you're atheist, agnostic, Hindu, Buddhist, Christian, doesn't matter. Energy is coming into the planet that we can all utilize and harness and take advantage of. You're welcome, Tina. Osman says, see you in the inner worlds, brother. Thank you for everything you do. Abba Namaste. Abba Namaste, Osman. Lots of love to you. Love the picture, by the way. Every time I see your picture on Facebook, I get all bright and shiny and like, it's so beautiful. So you're very welcome. My pleasure to serve the teacher. So that's it. I love you guys very, very much. For those of you who need healing, boop. By the way, I never mentioned this. If you're looking to get healing, because what do? Energy healing. We remove the old and we replace it with the new. If you're looking for healing, now is an excellent time to hire me for healing. Whatever you need healing on. Relationship stuff, mind stuff, you name it. Physical, emotional, financial, all kinds of stuff. We do over 100 different protocols. So now's a great time to get healing. Super, super intense energy. You're welcome, Samantha. Does Elena have to sign up separately? No. No, if you guys are meditating in the same house together, then no. Good question. Yudi says, thank you, Christian. See you soon. See you in the inner world, girl. Does Elena need to sign up separately? No. Sign up. If you guys are using the same computer, and I think you can just use the same link. You get an email link, confirmation. You can send her that link. I would recommend her signing up separately if she wants to be on the center's email list. So when new events come out, you'll get an email, or she'll get an email. Hey, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Master Ko's teaching this, Master Ko's teaching that, Master Ko's going to be here teaching, right? So you basically get the schedule. Make sense? Perfect. What I'm going to do is get healing on my throat chakra for Westsach. Yeah. So Jessica says, okay, I'm going to soak, sleep, and be up bright and early like a new penny. Good night, everyone. Love you. Love you too, Jessica. Sleep well. You're not going to forget this. you're never going to forget your first WESAC. I remember my first WESAC like it was an hour ago. Super, super profound. Super profound. Actually, I never told you this. So when I did my first WESAC, energy body super expanded. Huge aura, huge chakras, lots of energy. I was super, super ungrounded. Ungrounded means your root cords you're not very connected to Mother Earth. You're flighty. Your upper chakras are super, super big. So you're like spacey. Whee! Right? You're not really in your body. So I meditated with my mentor. It was just him and I. It was footloose and fancy free. So we were meditating, did the whole practice, right? And then, oh, you did it last year, but was clueless. Yeah, a lot of people kind of like go into it, and I haven't even really given you much descriptions of what the WESAC actually is for this year. So the people who are doing it for the first time, you guys are also clueless. It's all good, but you'll become addicted to it and you'll do it every year. So I did my practice with my mentor, not grounded at all. At that time in my life, I was never grounded, like ever. Wasn't grounded, so I'm like, all right, well, great meditation. I'm glad we got to do this together. I'm all blissed out. I'll see you later. So I ended up leaving his place, taking the elevator, going down to the bottom floor to get into my car. And as I'm getting out of the elevator, leaving the building, I stumble on a screw, not a nail, on a screw that was sticking up from a parking meter, like the little barriers, right? That so the car doesn't like roll, and gouged my toe. Blood started coming out, but here's the interesting thing about energy and about healing. My huge aura from the WESAC energies, all condensed, not all of it, some of it, condensed to a point and healed my foot like that. Amazing, right? But, hello, is that a good use of the energy? Maybe not so much. You'd rather use the energy to like circulate throughout your body, heal your physical body, rejuvenate, regenerate, revitalize your physical body, increase your beautiful emotions, sharpen your mind. No, I used a big portion of my WESAC energy the first time to heal my toe that got gouged open because I was not paying attention because I wasn't grounded. You're welcome, Suresh. My pleasure. Love to you and the wife. So, anyways, that's my story of my very first WESAC. That will not be your experience, I promise. It'll be smooth as butter. Oh, thanks, Karen. I appreciate that loving heart. It was a little smiley face hugging a heart. Anyways, that's it, guys. Have an amazing WESAC. Thank you so much for sharing in today's challenge. We have another challenge tomorrow. For 2 months, we have a challenge every single day for 2 months. And I look forward to sharing those with you. So, ChristianRLong, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, a beautiful WESAC, and a beautiful life. Atma, Namaste. Bye-bye.